It's been a long time coming. Shannon Sharpe was publicly disrespected by this man multiple times.
It's just straight hate by a guy who's jealous that he is still playing at a high level at 45 when you had to stop at 35.
Skip, that's what you do.
That's the point.
That's what you do. Every time I call something into question, I'm jealous.
No,
Skip, I did what I did.
I never said you were jealous of Baker Mayfield.
Skip, I did what I did. You make it seem like I was a bum. I'm in the effing Hall of Fame.
Okay,
I got three Super Bowls.
So what?
So what?
He's way better than you were.
I'm better than you.
Better.
Skip, what did I got to see what you do? You take personal shots.
No, I don't take personal shots. You started it.
Time out. You would take a personal shot at me.
I didn't take a personal shot at you.
Wait a minute.
What are you talking about?
You would take a personal.
Put your glasses back on.
Can I finish? You're willing to take a personal shot at me to say this man is better than me because I say he's playing bad this year?
Well, because you
Go ahead.
You disrespect him. It's just so. You know what? It's beneath your dignity.
You would disrespect me to support him.
No, well, I'll support him over anybody because he's the greatest player who ever played your game, and it's by far.
Have at it.
Okay,
Take off, bro.
I'm going to have at it because I'm going to have at you because.
And it has finally come to a head where he has decided to leave and pursue his own destiny. Something that I feel like he should have been done. Skip Bayless doesn't respect his own wife. He went out on TV and said that he put his career before his wife.
But I told her that no matter what happened between us, from this moment forward, she would always be number two to my work, which is my life, which is sports.
This is the type of man that you're dealing with. So I was surprised that Shannon was surprised, and this is a great point that I forget what channel I was watching, but this is a great point someone made. But I was surprised that Shannon was surprised that he would take it there with him when they were talking about Tom Brady and X, Y, and Z. Skip Bayless is a man that would do anything at all costs to further his career. So why would you think otherwise of the man or think he would not do the same to you? He disrespected his own wife by telling her to her face that my career is before you. So why would you expect him to do anything other than that? I don't know why. That's just him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad he's leaving to pursue other things. I don't know what Skip Bayless is going to do. But we know Shannon Sharpe was the life of the party on that show. And I don't know if he's going to sink and swim without Shannon Sharpe. But I got to give Skip Bayless credit. He knows how to keep himself afloat, so I will give him that much credit. But outside of that, I don't know. I know that Shannon Sharpe is very sought after right now. Stephen A. Smith wants him on First Take. I think that would be real good because think about how this all started. Shannon Sharpe started on First Take. It was because of the chemistry he had with Skip Bayless on First Take. Skip Bayless seen that, and he was like, I want, the producers gave Skip Bayless a show, and he picked out Shannon Sharpe to be his co-host. Although it says Skip and Shannon, we all know who ran the show, Skip Bayless. He picked the topics. He ran the show. He was the alpha male on the show. Although, Shannon Sharpe is all big and strong, he wasn't the guy on the show. It was Skip Bayless. And he ran the flow of the show. And I think Shannon Sharpe wanted a bit more creative control, and he wasn't getting that at all. So, now, he has his own show, the Club Shay Shay Show, whatever the case may be. He's a real personality. Skip Bayless isn't really that. He needs somebody to bring that up out of him, to make the thing go. Because if you have two Skip Baylesses sitting across from each other, you're not going to get magic. Now, you had these two totally different personalities going head to head and made magic on the show, right? You look at Skip Bayless's YouTube podcast by himself, it's not really interesting. It's not intriguing. It's not any of that. You look at Shannon Sharpe, on the other hand, he's doing big numbers over there. He has 250 million views on his channel altogether. So you compare the two, it's like a carrot and cake. You know what I'm saying? A carrot is born, a cake is more. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's apples and oranges. So I'm just glad Shannon Sharpe moved on. I'm really intrigued to see what he's going to do. I think ratings for both of these guys, them breaking up, everybody's eager to see what they're going to do apart. And they've been together for, 6-7 years? But I just think the disrespect of Skip Bayless was totally out of line. And like I said, he's going to do that. It's Skip Bayless we're talking about. This is a guy who's furthered his entire career off of trolling LeBron James. This is one of the greatest trolls in TV history. He's the first of his kind on television with this trolling stuff. This is who this man is. He lives off of hating on LeBron James. He lives off of trolling. He lives off of the controversy. So why would you expect him to do anything other than disrespect you and your career and put Tom Brady over you? That's what he gonna do. And after that is where I really just stopped watching the show. I couldn't watch it anymore because at that point, I didn't want to see Skip Bayless get beat up by the man. I didn't want to see that. I think a lot of people did, but I didn't want to see Shannon Sharpe get brought out of his character to that degree, and he didn't. He held it down, and just like how Chris Rock held it down, if you want to call it that. You know, he didn't lose his cool. You know, he kept it professional. You know, he took his days off, came back, and it was like water under the bridge. Even though we know he's very affected by that. That was disrespectful, bro. Shannon Sharpe was one of the greatest tight ends of all time. There was no question he was going to the Hall of Fame. This is the guy we talking about. You sitting across from me, do that? I don't know. Like I said, I'm glad Shannon Sharpe decided to move on, further his career. I'm eager to see what he's going to do. As for Skip Bayless, I don't know. He may be cooked. He may be done. He may be finished as far as I'm concerned, but who knows? He's a guy who's furthered his career by doing everything he can. So I wouldn't bet on him sinking. I wouldn't bet on that.